Hi, it's Carly here on the Money Path, and today I'm cleaning out my kitchen. So, talking about a bunch of tools and things we've used over the years on all the crazy autism diets we've been on. So, stay tuned and see what it's all about. So we've been doing some spring cleaning and it just talked a little bit about the different cookbooks we were using, and today I pulled out a bunch of the different tools that we use to get us through these diets. We didn't really use too much on the gluten, casein free. That was not too challenging for us because we'd been on it since Teddy, well, on and off the rest of us, but since Teddy was about 4 years old. But transitioning to grain-free and then GAPS, we were needing some extra help in the kitchen. So some of these items here aren't exactly cheap. So what we did is we used it as our family Christmas gift. And I'll tell you, those kids Christmas morning couldn't be more excited to get a brand new juicer under the tree. But seriously, that's actually what we did do. We also bought a Vitamix power mixer, which isn't here today, but it's a super powerful blender. So if you're going to be doing nut milks, and we did smoothies and soups and stuff in it, it's a really good tool. So with the juicer, we did the Omega. Now I'm going to say we don't get any money for any of these products, but we did a lot of research, and if you want, you check out John Kohler, Discount Juicers. We joke, but he's very entertaining as well as very informative. He does great comparisons. He talks about all these kinds of different products. He's a super health nut, and he's got, I don't know, hundreds and hundreds of videos on his channel. So I'll put a link for John Kohler at the bottom. Check him out it'll help you tons in doing your research. So our juicer we used a lot, and it's really well used, but it's a really powerful model. And we were doing tons of juice, so it helped with the kids getting used to a variety of really strong flavors. And you can even make ice cream in it. Freeze some bananas, throw in some berries, put the blank plate in, and you're good to go. So that was the juicer we used. And this little item here, we used our food processor, but this is called a Mandoline slicer, Steph. Did I get that right? Mandoline slicer. And because the kids weren't crazy about trying some of the veggies, we sliced them into different shapes of fries. And so as things crazy sharp, but it was a very important tool to have in the kitchen as well as a food processor. So that we used a lot on, I think just going into grain-free and trying to introduce a lot more veggies into our diet. This big thing right here is our Excalibur dehydrator. So again, did some research with John Kohler's channel, and this was the model that we chose to go with. It's does have a broken piece, and yet no one seems to know how that happened. But it's got stainless steel trays, which for me was kind of important. I didn't really want the plastic ones. I don't know, maybe it's not important, but it was to me. So it was a little bit more expensive, and it's got a lot of trays, which to get Oscar to eat vegetables, and I talked about this in one of my other videos, things needed to be salty and crunchy. So we dehydrated everything. Beets, carrots, zucchini, even spinach leaves we put in here. Now, you gotta go really fast on those and they get kind of crumbly, but I'll tell you, he was eating things that we never thought he could eat, and even today, he's handfuls of greens, not dehydrated. So it was a great transition for us by starting with the dehydrator. And this, in the last item that we have, is the Instapot, which, I mean, it's so popular today. Even my dad has an Instapot, a very small one, but we have the big 8-liter one. Never grew up with a pressure cooker. Was terrified I was going to blow the house up. But this thing's pretty fail-safe, I'd say. It's just a little bit of a learning curve, but we have extra liners and everything. It's a little bit discrepancy on whether or not it's GAPS appropriate. But I mean, we use it now. We do, you can do broths and stock in it, but we use it for a lot of different kind of cuts of meat that are a little bit tougher, and it just like cooks in a dream because I'm notorious for getting to take meat out of the freezer. So Instant Pot's a lifesaver. Yeah, so having the right tools in your kitchen arsenal, can we say, really can make the difference, be a big time saver, and even get the kids involved. The girls love to dehydrate things, so maybe check out some sites like John's, do some research, see if there's some way that you can help save yourself some time and energy in the kitchen, and see if that they might be something your family could use. So if you did like what we said today and it was helpful to you, please leave a like or subscribe. And always welcome questions and comments. Leave those below as well. And we're happy again to see you on the muddy path. So thanks for watching.